Brandon, are you guys exhausted from the ups and downs of that game, and just the throw you made, and then some of the things Buster pulled off there after what happened in the ninth? How proud are you right now of everybody getting through that game?
Yeah, I mean, it was fun. It was back and forth. The crowd was into it. It seemed like all night. I mean, it was definitely like a playoff atmosphere, and those games are always fun to play in. So it was nice to come away with a win for sure.
Danny.
Hey, Brandon. Just what was going through your mind when, the game-winning play with Buster was under review?
I was really hoping that he was safe. And then we eventually got the replay on the scoreboard, and we don't get great angles here, but it looked like to me that he didn't stay on the bag or was able to get back on the bag before Buster got there. So it looked like a walk-off to us.
And then what do you remember about the celebration in the dugout afterwards?
It was quick. I think we were all ready to get up to the clubhouse and try to get home and prepare for tomorrow's game.
Andy.
Hey, Brandon, when you saw your hit snuck through the middle and Buster was on second base, what did you think his chances were of scoring on that?
I think I felt like I hit it just slow enough to be able to score him and hard enough to be able to get through. So it was just really good back control, I think, by me there.
And then just what do you think about Buster being able to bust it down the line there on the final play? I mean, here he is, 34 years old, working in his 11th. He's kind of surprised us a few times with when he's had to really burst one.
I think, yeah. I mean, he's not as slow as he usually is, I think, but on like a routine ground ball, like when he needs to move, he can move a little bit. I wouldn't call him fast by any means, but when he needs to, he can run. And I think he was as ready as anybody for that game to be over and go home.
And then you've experienced a lot of these rivalry games, but I mean, it's just so ridiculous, the margin between these two teams. I mean, you've got the game where, Mike Tauchman robbed a home run. You've got, two games that have ended on, could have ended on replay reviews. What's been your vantage point of just being a participant in this rivalry series this year?
I mean, I feel like every year we always kind of play each other pretty well and have some close games and it goes back and forth. But I mean, like you said, especially this year with how many close games we've had. And I mean, we're the two best teams in the National League right now. So I think that's I don't know. It's pretty telling of where both teams are at and how well we play against each other.
And last thing for me, does having gone through last year with the cardboard cutouts and it's such a different atmosphere, does it make you all the more appreciative of what it's like to be in the ballpark on a night like tonight?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, a game like this with this atmosphere was a lot of fun. So, the back and forth, and there were plenty of Dodger fans here tonight also. So, even when they took the lead, it was just continually loud the whole night, and it's fun to play in front of them.
Thank you.
Susan?
Brandon, Gabe was saying that they ask you infielders to look home first in situations like the top of the 11th. Was there ever any doubt in your mind that you were going to go home? How much did you consider maybe trying to go for two instead there?
There was no thought of going to. When I saw how the ball was hit and basically when I saw how the ball was hit and how quickly it got to me, I knew I was going to go home. I kind of positioned myself in a spot where I thought on a normal ground ball I would be able to go home and get Turner there. So a lot of that was kind of predetermined, that I was going to try to get the out at home. The only way I would have gone two is, if it would have taken me left or right, maybe too far to where I wouldn't have been able to go home, and we go to second instead. But fortunately, I was in the right spot and able to make that play.
Awesome. Thanks.
That's all we have. Thank you, Brandon. Good night, everyone. See
Good
you
night,
later
Mike.
today. See
Thank
later
you.
today.